Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, I am Steve, and today I have to do a different video for Vlogmas because I promised you guys I was going to try to do this Vlogmas thing, and unfortunately the two projects that I'm working on, which you will see at the end of this video, or by the end of this video, you'll see the progress on them. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get them to where they need to be to make a video, so I'm going to go ahead and make this video. And again, I'm going to apologize. We're going to walk down towards the end of the driveway here and work our way up. I'm going to apologize for any wind noise that you guys might be hearing right now, but we're going to do a rundown, as you see by the title and the thumbnail, of the vehicles and what they are going to do. So first and foremost here, we're going to start off with my ramp truck. This is obviously the ramp truck that I purchased. I did have for sale for a while. Nobody wanted to buy it, or I had a couple people interested in buying it, but nobody ended up picking it up. We did a cab off restoration on it. I still got to do like the interior. I still got to put the wipers on it. Still got to put the cowl up there. Interior wise, I still got to put the interior back together, so look for that video coming out early next week. But this thing runs and drives great. If you didn't see my video 2 days ago, we did end up getting a flat on our way up to Rouse Creek, but this thing runs and drives great. Don't really have any issues with it other than the tires. It's old school. I absolutely love it. 454 big block, 2-wheel drive, great truck. The 4Runner, this is my off-road machine. I've been using it, I've been wheeling it, I've been absolutely loving this thing. I'm loving the content that I've been making with it. I know it hasn't been getting the greatest of views out there, but I love this thing because I got little to no money into it. I can go out there and have some fun with the family, have some fun with some friends, and just really enjoy that thing. So the 4Runner, as long as it doesn't blow up, it'll be here to stay for quite some time. I might weld the rear. The front, I think I'm just going to leave an open diff in the front, but we might end up welding the rear. Might do a little lift to it. I'm not 100% sure, so don't wish for too much on this. This is just a play rig. This will just get us in the trails, have some fun with some of our Jeep buddies and some of our other off-road buddies. Basically what this thing is here. The C5 Corvette, those are the two tires that we blew on the ramp truck. If you didn't see that video, definitely go check it out. But the Corvette here, this is the C5 Corvette. Obviously this is what created the channel. This is basically what started me in my path down the YouTube world, and we've got it back. Purchased it, we got it, ended up sitting here running. I still got to put a slave cylinder in it. That should be videoed in the following week coming up here. We're going to make this thing so that it runs and drives, and we should be able to have some fun with this thing. So run down on this car real quick. I know if you're new to the channel, we got a bunch of people that are new to the channel since I bought this thing back, but it is an LQ9 Texas Speed PRC heads, Texas Speed 224R cam. This thing was twin turbo. It's no longer twin turbo. It's just kind of an all motor setup. We might end up running back on nitrous on this car, but I'm not really 100% sure. I just want this thing to be a nice daily driver, something, cool, something, fast, quick, I guess we'll say. Something, 10-second car. That's basically what we want to do with this thing. Running over here, we'll go to the F350 here. The F350 is a project that Rough Country and I originally teamed up with. Now we have KC Turbo on board, so we got a Rough Country 8-inch lift with a helper spring in each corner, which roughly gives it about 10 to 11 inches of lift. We got XD wheels, which I purchased on Marketplace, brand new Toyo Open Country MTs, 40 inches tall. This thing is absolutely massive. Like, when you guys see this thing in videos, it does not look as big as it will be look when it's in person. Again, KC Turbo, Stage 2 Turbo under the hood. We've got Blessed Performance tuner in here. He's got our custom tubes that I have to download. I haven't had time to get to them downloaded yet. I've just been kind of driving the truck because a truck up here that we have, the F450, once we get there, is down. So this is like my main truck right now. So this is what I drive day in and day out. Then we'll run over here to the Civic. This is a video that you will see coming this week. I've been working on trying to get this thing back up and running. I do want to get this thing to Rouse Creek, have some fun with it, but unfortunately I'm having some major issues with it. If you don't know the build sheet on this, this is a 5.3 out of an 05 GMC Sierra drivetrain, basically K5 Blazer frame. This has Honda Civic Si interior, yada yada yada, 44-inch boggers. We do have Ford 1-ton axles under it with 456 gears in it, which isn't enough gear. We definitely need more gear for this thing, or a bigger power plant. So stay tuned to this. We got to get this running. The GTA, that is a car that so many of you guys love. I love this thing too. However, financially, I'm not ready to restore this thing back to where I want it to be. So unfortunately, it has been sitting. I get a bunch of grief on it. Send it, Steve, get the GTA going, get the GTA going. It's a 60,000 mile car. Unfortunately, I had it and it has just been kind of sitting around. As you see, the interior's pretty much spotless in this thing. I definitely got to get it cleaned up and get it ready, but we're just going to restore this when I can financially afford to just dump whatever money into it that I need, or whatever it needs, whatever I need to replace. Like, I want to do all these little vents. I want to 100% restore this thing back to perfect condition like you would see on the showroom. I think it only has like 62,000 miles on it or something, very low miles, but just stay tuned for that. I was planning on LS swapping it, but I don't think that's the route I'm gonna go. Leading over here to the white car, a bunch of people have, you know, seen this car sitting here and asked questions about it. This I purchased to be a daily driver. I did know the transmission was hurt. I got a used transmission for it. I've just been super extremely busy, guys. I do got to get this thing done. I will get it done very soon. As you see by the schedule at the beginning of this video, this thing has got to get done, and it's got to get done this week. But this thing is actually a very nice car. One owner, the lady was super sweet. They called it what did they call it, peanut butter or cupcake or cream puff or something like that. They had a cute little nickname for it, but we've got this thing. It's super clean. I got the seat down because I need it in the trunk and the battery's disconnected, but this is just going to be kind of like a flip car probably. I'll end up driving it until it sells, and we'll go from there. Originally I did buy this car to put my maroon car back together, which is wrecked in the front, but that car is actually too nice, so we didn't go through with what we were going to do on that. Then we'll go up here and talk about the F450. If you guys don't know, a lot of you guys absolutely love this truck, and I do too. This is probably the favorite truck that has been on the channel. It is actually hurt. I blew the engine up. It does have 300,000 miles on it. I've worked this truck absolutely hard. You guys can see I've let my kids run over cars. I've run over cars. I've run storm work in it. This is basically the thoroughbred of the channel. I absolutely love this thing. We just put black interior in it. I know I got to get the window up. Don't hate me in the comment section for that, but we just put black leather interior in this thing. It is a freaking amazing truck. I've done so much with this truck. This truck started to really gain traction. It was basically, the Corvette started me off, the Civic really gained me traffic, you know, subscribers and everything, and then it was this truck. When I purchased this truck, got this truck back on the channel, the channel really started to take off. So couple different ways I wanted to do it. I kind of want to put a rebuilt 6.0 or 6.4 back in this truck. If you guys don't know, this is a 6.4 Power Stroke diesel. It's got 297 on it right now, so it's definitely got some pretty good mileage on it, but I want to kind of rebuild this back to another 6.4. I love the power that these things make, or if I do anything crazy, I would probably 6.7 swap it. Stay tuned for that, guys. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with this. We got a little bit of time to wait, but this is, you know, this is my baby here. I really love this truck. The kids love this truck. It's been everywhere. It's taken my family on vacation after vacation. So we're planning on rebuilding this. It's just gonna have to take some time. I'm gonna end up selling something, which we're gonna talk about next. The Tahoe. So the Tahoe up here is obviously a build that we did with Rough Country. It is on about 10 to 11 inches of lift. It's on 37s. I'm not in a huge rush to sell this thing, but it's just kind of been sitting up here. I was planning on wrapping it, but then we got the killer deal on the 350. I started really making headway on the 350, which kind of then backburnered this truck. But this truck is 99 Chevy Tahoe. We did blow the airbags in it, but it's an actual super clean truck. It runs and drives really well. I didn't really have any issues with it drivetrain related, but we just got to get this thing back together. So I rebuilt the whole front end. We've obviously did the lift kit. I still need to make a brake line on it. I blew another brake line on this truck, so I got to make a brake line, got to get exhaust, and then this thing should be actually ready to be inspected. That's kind of where I left off on it. I know a bunch of people love this thing. I love this thing too. However, I want to sell this to build an engine for that. I hope you guys understand why I want to do it. It just makes more sense to free up my money that's in this thing and put into this, because this is obviously, you know, my main focal point of the channel. With storm work coming up, I definitely would prefer to have this, which will make me money, versus this, which is just kind of cool collector, you know, kind of cool, you know, just a neat truck. But so if anybody's interested in this, don't DM me now, but we will have that up for sale very soon. The Mini Cooper, that is Momo's. If you don't know Momo, I'll put a clip in there right now of her.
Say hi to your dad.
No.
No. Mo.
I'm a banana.
You're actually a potato.
She is adorable, she is precious, and she's a goober herself. So then it leads me to the truck up here that so many people have been asking about. Saying, Steve, what is that green truck in there? So this is actually a friend of mine's truck. It needs an oil pan and injectors, so we're going to be doing that on the channel. I know a bunch of people have asked if it was mine. This truck is not actually mine, guys. It is a 7.3 truck. It's an 03, so both this and that one is an 03, but this is a 7.3 liter Power Stroke diesel, and that is a 6.0 Power Stroke. So this here will get an oil pan and injectors. I'll kind of make a video about this later on once we have some time to get to it. Unfortunately, I got backed up with so much other stuff that I got going on, but we're going to work on this thing very, very soon. So great truck. It does kind of not really have much power. If you guys don't know about 6 or 7.3s, they don't really make much power. I don't really care for them, but everybody absolutely loves them because they're reliable. That is a bed for the F450 project here, so stay tuned for all that. We're going to revamp that truck. When that truck comes back, it is going to be the truck to have. So let me go down here and do kind of a closeout, make sure I didn't miss anything, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, guys and girls, well, I've realized that I did forget 2 vehicles that I didn't see on the channel, or that you guys have seen on the channel and you obviously don't see here now. One being the forklift. I did end up selling that. You'll see that in an upcoming video. And we did end up selling the lifted Corvette, which the lifted Corvette, another YouTuber ended up purchasing it. So definitely go over there, definitely check him out. I'm excited to see what he does with that thing, and I'm excited to see where that thing goes. So huge shout out to him. Thank you for purchasing it. You got a killer deal on that thing, I think. I know a bunch of people think that it's not worth anything, but I think you got an absolute killer deal on that thing. So hope you enjoy it. I cannot wait to see you build that thing and actually do something with it. Unfortunately, as you can tell by the rundown of the rest of the driveway, I've got a lot on my plate right now. So this is going to go ahead and conclude the video for today. I know it wasn't super action packed, but again, 2 videos that I'm trying to make, they over flooded today. I didn't get them done, and yesterday I've been working on the other one, and it was raining the day before. So super busy already coming up here with the month of December, but got a lot to get done before Christmas hits here and family comes in town. But I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, smash that like button, which is the thumbs up. Take care, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Also, please subscribe, guys. I really need the subscriptions. It would really mean the world to me, Diesel, and the family. So we're cleaning things out, guys. Things are leaving, and you know, I'm just excited to keep things going. Take care, guys. We'll see you in the next one.